Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 132, Calculus with Applications, Section 12.3, Problem 6. This is Section 12.3, Problem number 6. It says find the derivative of f of x equals, in parentheses we have 3x to the 4th power plus 6x minus 1, and then outside of the parentheses we have an exponent of negative 6. Now again, this one's a little different because the exponent's negative, but it really won't change much. Just follow the chain rule formula closely and you should be all set. So again, we're using the chain rule. The chain rule says if your function is f of x equals some stuff in parentheses raised to a power, the derivative is f prime of x equals, the exponent comes down in front of the parentheses. You leave the stuff the way it is, close the parentheses. It has a new exponent, which is 1 less than the original exponent, which I write n minus 1. And then you multiply times the derivative of the stuff, which I write stuff prime. So because the exponent's negative, it doesn't really change anything. I'm still going to fill in my chain rule. So for this problem, f prime of x equals, my n is minus 6. So I bring that down in front of the parentheses. Set up some parentheses. Inside the parentheses, I put the stuff as it's written, no prime yet. So it's just going to stay 3x to the 4th power plus 6x to the 1st power minus 1, close my parentheses. Now here's where I have to pay attention. The new exponent on the parentheses is n minus 1. So negative 6 minus 1 is negative 7, right? You have to pay attention. Not minus 5. That would actually increase it by 1. When you do minus 6 minus 1, it's minus 7. So now I've closed the parentheses. My new exponent, I multiply times stuff prime. So the stuff was 3x to the 4th plus 6x minus 1. For the stuff prime, or the derivative, I have 3 pieces. I'm going to do the derivative 1 piece at a time. The first one, 3x to the 4th, its derivative is 12x to the 3rd. Now again, where that's coming from is the exponent of 4 comes down times the number in front of 3. 4 times 3, there's the 12. X to 1 less power, the 4th power drops down to a 3rd power. Now the piece in the middle, which was a 6x, when I do the derivative of that, it's just 6, because I'm doing the derivative of something with an x to the 1st power. And in that case, the derivative is just the number in front of the x along with its sign, so the derivative will be plus 6. And finally, the minus 1 on the end, because it has no x in it, no variable, its derivative is simply 0. So now I can close up that second set of parentheses. And my final answer is f prime of x equals negative 6 times, in parentheses, 3x to the 4th power plus 6x to the 1st power minus 1, close the parentheses, with an exponent of negative 7 on the parentheses, then times another set of parentheses with 12x to the 3rd plus 6 in that second set of parentheses.